Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Oh, hold on. December 4th, 2022. Oh, man. Well, I haven't been posting for a while. There's a few reasons why. Just been down on, having some issues mentally and stuff. And yes, I feel bad that I haven't done that. And, I posted on Facebook and I said something about, well, I know where I stand with a, certain someone, individual. Now, I don't know if anybody even knew who I was talking about, but someone who also watches my YouTube took it upon themselves to think I was talking about them. And sent me a private message and then blocked me so I couldn't even respond. Well, to that person, because I know they're watching this video, they always do, it had nothing to do with you. It was about my kid. Okay? You're not the most important person in my life. Okay? I don't know where you got the idea that it was about you. I don't know what you thought going in your mind, but it had nothing to do with you. I call you my stalker for a reason, buddy, because you're a stalker. Because that's what something a stalker would do. He's getting mad because I'm not talking to him every day. I only missed a few days that I didn't call him on the phone or call him on Messenger. I could care less. At that time, it was freaking annoying. So yeah, my world doesn't revolve around you either, buddy. My world doesn't revolve around Facebook. Apparently it does, because that's all you're on. And every time I go into my phone or something just to do something, of course my phone has to sit there and say, oh, he's online now. And all of a sudden, bling, comes somebody or a couple people that, have to message me right away as soon as they see that green light go on. Blows my mind how people actually have no life except for Facebook. And I'm sitting here, I'm in a homeless shelter 24/7, 7 days a week. I'm not on Facebook all the time. That's not what I use it for. I don't use Facebook like that. Half time I'm surfing the internet, doing research about stuff, and then of course you get off topic, and I have my adult ADHD, so I'm going in multiple directions of different topics and stuff. Hardly on social media. YouTube I do quite a bit of YouTube during the daytime, but that's to do research as well. So it's like, I don't know where people get the idea that I'm on Facebook all the time. Like, I just don't. I don't have time for it. But I will tell you this, though. I've come up with a concept. A new concept, though. This Christmas. And I already talked to my family, and I sent out a message or a post even on Facebook. And I suggest other families do this, too. Because not everybody lives on the same roof and is around everybody during the holidays and stuff. During your holiday meal, now I'm not normally one for technology stuff. Well, I am one for technology, but not during family stuff. But this one, I'm going to say, get a tablet or something that you can connect to Wi-Fi or whatever, the internet or whatever. Make sure somebody has a Facebook account logged in or something. That's at the table. and at the table, go into your Facebook Messenger thing, and on Christmas Day, or any holiday really, while you're at the table, go in and make a phone call. Somebody designates to make phone calls to family members that aren't there at the table and video chat with them at the table. I'm actually going to be doing that this year, since my family is not anywhere all near together. I don't know if my brothers are going to be together. I don't know. I know I'm not going to be with them. My parents aren't going to be with them. And I'm going to be here. My daughter's going to be somewhere else. So we all plan on, we worked it out to where we are going to video chat for at least a few minutes. I mean, we don't have to do the whole meal or at meal time. Just at least at one point during the day on Christmas Day, video chat with each other all at the same time. So we're all in the conversation. So it's not like, well, he said this over here, and, you know, oh, I talked to so-and-so earlier and they said this. No, it's all at the same time. It's one thing about technology, and you know what the thing is? That is what social media is for. That is what Facebook was designed for. So I'm going to use it, like I always say, I use Facebook what it's designed for, not for what people intend it to do, and, you know, Hollywood drama and drama this and drama that, okay? You know, that's not what I do it for, okay? So I use it for what it's for, the Platinum is for. And this is a perfect example of what Facebook is for when you're not around your loved ones, but you want to be, and you need to be. So at a Christmas dinner, I don't care what religion you are, I still say Christmas, and I say Merry Christmas. I don't care about any of that stuff. Okay, I'm not politically correct, okay? I'm a Christian, I'm a minister, okay? I don't care what your little thing is. You can Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, you know, that's great. I'm all glad for you. That's good that you have religion. I'm not going to doubt you for that, but to me, you know, it's Merry Christmas, okay? No matter what. Okay, so anyways. So that's what I'm going to be doing for Christmas this year is I will have a meal here at my place, in my apartment here. I plan on making a decent-sized meal. I plan on getting a Christmas ham and some fixings and stuff like that with it. And making it up that day and everything. And I might even get a little tree. You know, I haven't got all my Christmas stuff up yet. It's only the 4th. But I do feel in the holiday spirit this year. For some odd reason, this year I feel in the holiday spirit more than I have in a long time. And I think that's because the gracious of God. That, you know, being a minister now, I somewhat feel that, you know, God's speaking to me in a lot more miracle ways, or I don't know, miraculous ways. I don't even know how to say it right now because I'm still early in the morning. I just woke up a little while ago. Bear with me. It's only been 50 minutes since I've been awake. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I got up late today. It's changing my schedule around, making things a little easier. Well, little things different for me. I've been getting up on the weekends at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock, and on the weekdays I've been getting up at 6 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. It's just change up a little things, you know. Just because the way that, I don't know, my body's changing. My body accepts times differently, I don't know. Because I've been getting up normally at, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning during the week. So I figure, I'll just set my alarm for 6 o'clock then. And then during the weekends, it's, you know, let me sleep in a little bit if I can. If I can, you know, my body lets me, which it has. Yesterday, I realized, but I didn't have my, I don't have an alarm set. Actually, even today, I realized I didn't have the alarm set, but I just had a wake-up thing on my, Apple has a thing where you can wake up to on your phone, but it doesn't set an alarm or anything off. It just says, oh, okay, you know, we come out of do not disturb, basically, mode or whatever, you know. So it came out of do not disturb mode at 8 o'clock, which I just woke up to, happened to just wake up to go use the bathroom. And I said, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, crap. Yesterday, it didn't go off at all, or I didn't wake up at all for that. And I'm sitting there and I look over my my microwave, and I you know, open my eyes, and Eyes were halfway open anyways at that point. And he says, oh, it's 6 something. Okay, all right, it's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, all right, I'll just lay back down for a second. Then I got back up a few minutes later, and I look over at the clock. Now, mind you, it was only just a few minutes later. Apparently, my eyes, when they were squinting, weren't looking at the time right, and it actually said 8 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock something, and it was almost 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta get up. But I really slept in today, holy crap. So so my body's adjusting weirdly to different things. So weekdays it gets up bright early, bushy-tailed at between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, and on the weekends apparently it likes to sleep in now. So I guess old age is sitting in. What can I say? I don't know. But I still gotta have my coffee though, otherwise it'll be dead bodies. So yeah, I wanted to get that one part out first because that really irked me that this person took it upon themselves to think that me making a post about my child and I having, issues was about them. And no, had nothing to do with you, buddy. Had nothing to do with you. You were the only thing that you do on my mind is every time I go on my phone, it goes off, and it's like, I can't just look at something different on my phone and not have it go off to Facebook Messenger. I mean, I've actually thought about censoring, muting that person at one point, and I was like, no, I'll let it be, But because he's well, you know who you are because you're watching this, I'm sure. You can be a little sarcastic, but you can't take it though. That's the problem with you. You can dish it out, but you can't take it back. You want to run back and say, well, I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm gonna call the police on you, and I'm gonna call the director of your building and say you're a cyberbully. Well, you could do that. The problem is they're going to tell you shut the hell up and leave me alone because you were the one instigating everything. And all I did is just tell you leave me alone and dish it right back to you what you did to me. I mean, you are that dumb enough to sit here and mouth off and run your mouth to me and not think I'm going to do anything about it. I mean, I just, at one point, and just get sick of it. Normally, yes, I would not do anything, and I would just be like, what a fucking moron, and just walk away and laugh my ass off at you later on anyway. But you keep going, and you keep trying to dish it out and act like you're a tough guy, and then you sit there and you're always crying that you're going to sue people. Well, you could try and sue me. Don't think it's going to work. Just because you can sue someone doesn't always mean you're going to win. And trust me, I will definitely point proving you not to win. Trust me. I know my facts. I know the laws. Maybe I tiptoe around the law, but I never tip-tap past it, okay? So I know what I'm doing. Even though it seems like I might not, because I like to play games like that. But for somebody who has a criminal justice degree and is sitting in some state that, not doing anything with his life, but has the audacity to criticize me, that I'm not doing anything with my life, but I'm actually handicapped. And now, unfortunately, karma has taken toll on you, my friend, hasn't it? And now you have become handicapped as well. See what happens when you make fun of people that have disabilities and they're handicapped? See what happens? Karma comes around. She gets you. Your point proven the fact that's what karma does. I think you might want to think twice before you say anything else, my friend. I've been nice enough to add you back several times after our disagreements and everything, but now I am done with you. You can try and send me a friend request if you'd like. I will deny it because this is who you are. You like to run your mouth. You cannot take it. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for somebody who gets hurt feelings over nothing. You sit there and say, oh, I've never seen a pastor that would watch these or listen to this kind of music or anything when I talked about Dr. Dirty and everything and stuff like that with his Christmas album on Facebook. And you got all butthurt. And I said this, well, I'm not your average minister, buddy. I've been telling everyone that I'm not the same one that, you know, I'm not your typical one that you see in a normal church. Okay, I do things unorthodox style because I like to shake things up a little bit. And you know what? That's what Jesus did. Jesus shook things up. Jesus did the same thing. I'm not saying I'm Jesus. Don't sit here and think he's saying he's Christ-like. He's saying he's the next Messiah. No, I'm far from that. I'll tell you that. I'm far from that. But I'm taking something out of Jesus' book. You know, he rattled the cages of the elders and everything. So, you know, that's what your boy Will's got to do. He's got to rattle the cages of people. Because that's what I do. And if I'm unorthodox, I'm unorthodox about things, you know. But you know what? My faith in God is very strong. And I'm here only because of the grace of God. So I don't know what to tell you. You can not like my practices, you can like my practices, but either at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because God loves me and I know that, and I love God. So you can be with me or you're not. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, as long as you're worshiping God in one way or another, I don't care. As long as you have God in your heart, that's all that matters. As long as you're saved, that's all that matters. Doesn't really matter if you're following me or following another minister or whatever. As long as you're following God. See, we're just the words that, you know, are here to help, that guide you to be with God. We're not. You don't need to follow each one of us or this one's better than that one or this one has better. No, it's not like that. If that's what you're thinking, I mean, I don't know what you're thinking, but, you know, you're sitting here comparing me to other ministers. Well, every minister has their own way of doing things. Okay? Mine is very unorthodox. Mine is very, you know, I kind of tore up the box, really, on this one. You know, I really kind of just tore it up because I think outside the box majorly. I tore that thing up. I don't even think outside the box. I just tore it up. Because there's no way, you know, with me the way I am, I just, you know, very not the normal, your normal traditional minister, okay? I'm very off the wall. Let's put it that way. Like Jesus was. Jesus was to the elders. I am towards today's elders, I guess you'd say. So that's just my tidbit. So I'm going to leave you guys for that for now. Updates. Things are getting better. I'm going to be looking into getting a 501c for the church. Possible might do a mobile church right now, because of the way my living situation and everything is. I may just see about getting a large van, like a Ram ProMaster, and having a tent, purchase a tent or something, and chairs and everything, put it in the back of the van for now, and then have it be where I can move it around, like if, you know, weather permitting, or, you know, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I haven't worked all the details out yet, but I'm thinking, trying to come up with concepts because, you know, yes, weather permitting, you know, if I'm going to do this thing outside, I have to be able to do weather permitting and stuff like that. And sometimes it's going to be a little rough, you know, with the weather. So, and where I live, it's hard because I don't know if I can get permission to use the inside of my building. If I could, it would be great. I also have to research into that. I have to talk to the directors here in the building. Being that it is a young men's Christian association, I don't see a problem with at least being the church part, but having yeah, I don't see, there shouldn't be a problem with it. But then again, who knows with these corporations and stuff? So, you know, you would think it'd be good publicity for them to have some sort of ministry in here for the guys and stuff like that, or even outsiders as well. So who knows where we can go with that? I don't know. We'll see. I will try to do something. I will at least try and talk to them and see where that goes. No promises there, but I am working on thinking of other ways just in case. You know, I want to really do things outside because nature is just so much better. I mean, yes, it would probably be, you know, at the end of the parking lot over here, you know, where there's, you know, solid ground and everything, and we could put tables out and chairs and everything, and the tents up, you know, shade from the sun and everything, you know. And then we could have our, you know, Sunday meals there as well. So, and I got to figure out how to get, you know, donations for that, as well as, you know, a potluck supper at least. You know, people bring a dish. I mean, not everybody's going to be able to bring a dish. I know that. So that's why I want to try and get some donations of food as well for on Sundays for that. I don't know what I could do with maybe Walmart or something like that, a corporation like them. I don't know if they'd be willing to donate or not. I don't know. A lot of stuff I got to look into. So it's going to be, the next few months are going to be crazy. I will need an assistant. So if anybody's watching this and wants to be an assistant, please let me know. There is no pay rate right now, but eventually, you know, maybe, I don't know if I can do that with, so that's the thing, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm still all new to this, so please bear with me. But if you want to at least volunteer, I can guarantee you can definitely do that. You can definitely volunteer your time. And if it pays out to where I can pay people, then yes, you would get paid. But if you're not, you're just a volunteer, and you're still giving yourself to the Lord and helping with Lord's work. So I would appreciate anyone that would like to volunteer, at least right now, to help with organizations, other stuff, and help me stay on task. I need to have someone help me just stay on task, because that's one of my major flaws, is I get distracted and I start veering off doing my adult ADHD. So I need help with that. So if someone can help me be assistant for that, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Until next time, remember everyone, I love you. God loves you. Stay safe. With the button.